Hi, I'm Angelo Costanza and you're watching Purebred Reds Adelaide United Fan TV.
John, 3-1 loss to Western Sydney. What were your thoughts tonight?
A bit disappointed. I came here thinking we'll do this team. They don't look like much on the paper, and they've really not really been a good team all year. And after last week's play and the 4-3 game, it looked like we're getting there, and it just didn't eventuate tonight. So what can we say?
Newcastle next weekend. They got a win against Melbourne City last night. Do you see any way that we might be able to go there and pull something out of our arse like we seemed to earlier on in the season?
Not after tonight's performance. I think our two wing backs have to really get into the game. And when they go to cross, you're getting paid good money, boys. Cross the ball into the box properly, not out for a goal kick. That's where we're losing it.
Just want your thoughts on Geordie Thomason. His second game for us tonight. The service wasn't great, we have to admit. What are your thoughts on it?
As a striker, when we came down the wings, he wasn't coming attacking into the forward line. Those diagonal runs. Is it because he's not gelling with the team just yet? Maybe it's only 2-3 weeks. Hopefully, he looked alright. He turned around and had a couple of shots, goal blocked. That looked alright. But I think he needs a couple more games. It's a bit hard to say he's good or he's not good. Yeah, we've got to see a bit more out of him.
Consistency has been an issue all season long. Now you tell me you don't think we can go away and do anything at Newcastle next weekend. How do you think we're going to finish this season? Because I feel like people just don't really know what to expect with us anymore. Personally, I don't feel like I can come to Cooper Stadium and be comfortable about a winning result these days anymore. Do you see us possibly being able to do anything in the final series at all, assuming we get there and finish in the top 4?
No, it's pretty hard. You got Melbourne Victory, such a glamorous side, even though we hate them. Yeah, they have got good players. We're just bobbling along. We could come up with an upset. Who knows? But we're there. I think we're in the finals. Hopefully we are.
Yeah, pretty much.
Pretty much so. It's go on the mix and see how we go. Hopefully the boys wake up after tonight. Coach gives them a bit of a spray. I think that's what they need.
I just want to finish off asking you just a bit about yourself. How long have you been coming to games? Member in the past? Are you one now?
I've been a member since they started. 2003, I think it was.
Yeah, in this whole season.
This year I'm not a member. On the sheer fact that we went away, came back, went away, so it wasn't valuable to get a full watch. We might get the last 3 games. This is the only year in the whole history of the club I haven't been a member. Just a bit not sure about these players. Why should we become members when some of these players, they don't look like they really want to give it?
Yeah, sure.
So, come on guys, show us something so we can all become members again.
No worries, John. Thanks for speaking to us tonight.
Thank you guys. Good luck, Adelaide United.
Here with Emily and Kane after the disappointing 3-1 loss to Western Sydney tonight. We'll start with you, Emily. Pretty disappointing finish there, particularly to lose and not give that typical fight that we ordinarily would. What were your thoughts on the game tonight?
I just think we need to work out our defence a bit. I feel like Izzo didn't have very much support. If we can sort that out, then we've got finals pretty set, I think.
Kane, what was the issue tonight? We just seemed to start a little bit sluggish, bit lethargic, went 1-0 down, Craig misses a penalty, just things that usually would go for us tonight, not really clicking.
Yeah, I think just a little lack of quality. Just at the end, that final touch, a couple of, especially Galloway, that run down the flank, that first touch, that's probably a little bit lackluster tonight, whereas most nights we have a pretty good shot on it. But I think that's probably where they need to just work on a little bit. I think we should be right.
Newcastle next weekend, do you guys see us being able to rectify these issues and perhaps get a surprise result away to Newcastle like we did a few weeks back this season? Or are we looking like we're going to struggle to get points now, particularly given that we're on the road for the next 2 weeks? Question for both of you.
I think they fight pretty good. Even when we were watching last week, they looked really good against City. They I don't know, you want to see Goodwin get involved a bit more, and I think he's got more than enough quality to sort out a few games. Even Kenny also looked like he actually wanted the footy for once, which is pretty nice.
I think they just need a good training. Need training to get used to each other, work out everything where everyone is, and they'll do fine.
What are both of you, again, your impressions on our new striker, Geordie Thomason? Second game tonight, but he didn't look particularly sharp. I know the service wasn't great. Both of you, your opinions on our new number 9?
Well, I think he looks good. He looks like the type. I think, but him and Blackwood play very similar. I think maybe they're an issue where they need to work together, or one sits in behind, or even we seem to play very wide and getting those balls in. But they get, I don't know, the winger's going to get too far forward and he can't run at the box run. Like, he's a big guy. He looks like he could play that old like Mark Viduka style of standing up, receiving the ball and dishing out to people. So I think as soon as they figure out how they want the two big guys to work together, I think they look pretty good. He looks sharp for a big fella. Yeah.
Emily, your thoughts?
Too many tools. Yeah.
Yeah.
Both the same player, you know, same way they play, just not at the same time, I think, until they work it out.
Just want to ask 2 questions now for both of you. What do you see us doing between now and when the playoffs begin? It looks like we are secured, you would think, but it's a case of probably finishing as high as we can now, whether it's top 4 or 5th or 6th. So what do you think we might do once we get into the finals? And a second question, will Marco Kerr stay at the club for both of you?
Well, we hope so. I think Kurtz, I think he's been really good. I think he seems to have that discipline instilled in them, which I think you heard even from the first probably 6 weeks he was a coach. It was big, fitness first, work hard, that kind of stuff. So I think him forward, I hope so. I can't say Asia's a looming thing. But as far as finals, I think we're a good shot if we use the quality we have. I think that's probably the biggest thing, is get guys like the good ones that get every into position to score. I think we can take everyone, because we've seen them even just last week come back from crazy deficits. So they work hard. They're a good team. Got to keep the quality on the pitch and keep doing it.
And your thoughts?
Same thing. Understand tonight. I didn't understand the good win trading sides on the field, but you know, as long as we work out who's with who and where we're going, I think we have a good chance.
And just the 2 of you as fans, your history, have you been coming for many years? Have you been members in the past? Are you members currently?
Not as long as we should have been, but financially wise, we can get here now, and we've been to the last.
Yeah, well, when work permits, it's more of the kind of hours we work, really.
Okay.
So being a chef and stuff, I can't. Yeah.
Fair enough.
I have certain hours, and that's really the thing. But we've tried to come as much as we can the last probably 3 years, and now we're really into it. Little man's he loves it. Comes in here and then gets to see the players afterwards, sign signatures.
Wonderful.
Yeah, no, it's great. It's a good family environment, which is probably the biggest deal.
Beautiful. Well, thanks so much for speaking to us on Fan TV,
Thank you.
guys. Have a great night.
Thank
Spoken
you.
really well.
Thank you very much.
Cheers.